Welcome back to PACE 2022. I hope you all enjoyed that Crash 3 run by Rico. My name's Stump, and I will still be here on the commentary desk as we get going with our next run, Super Metroid 100% Item Completion by Marshio. Over to you, Marshio.
Yes, thank you, Stump. Oh my gosh. You know, it's an honor to represent Super Metroid at this event. I thought there'd be more people, considering the status as like one of the most classic games ever to be on the ever speedrun, but no, I'm the only one. So hopefully I do a good job in representing.
You got this.
And in this category, the 100% category, the most popular by far is usually the any percent. But I hear I'm collecting every single item in the game. All power-ups, all items of every sort. And that means I have to, sometimes I have to go for I don't even know if the any percent collects the X-ray visor, but I have to at the end. That's like one of the last items I have to get. But, you know, casually it's like, okay, it's a maze. The fun part of it is trying to find your way through the maze. But when you've played it enough, it's like, geez, do I really need this many items? No, I'm going to get them all anyway. So, well, let's see. I'm just going to make sure everything is... Yep, moonwalk. Definitely going to need that. Okay. But like they said, my name's Marshio, and contrary to my Mario hat, the game I do speedrun is for Super Metroid. Mario, I do other things. Marshio just is another story. I can explain that later on. But, okay. We ready to get started? Okay. All right. Super Metroid 100% in 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, so we're going through this beginning tutorial part. Essentially, this Sarah Station. So, chronology-wise, Super Metroid the Metroid timeline's not really that complicated, not like Zelda or anything. It's just a straight line. So, Super Metroid, the main 2D series, this is the third. So, Samus has just gotten rid of all the Metroids on planet SR388, their home world. But, this baby over here, it kind of thinks it's her mama. So, wait a minute. Okay. Can you get out of here, Ridley? Just get out of here. Ow. Okay, well, I guess okay, yeah, now he's leaving. Yeah, that's right. Oh. Yeah, the self-destruct sequence. Well, we gotta get out of here then. All right. Now, one of the most important parts of any Super Metroid speedrun is arm pumping. Arm pumping. For every arm pump, and even for every blast you shoot, you advance yourself 1 pixel forward. So that's why we like to mash our L and R buttons in this game a lot to try to advance ourselves as quickly as possible. 4452. Okay, that's not.
Right.
Hey,
Good
that's
final
pretty good.
climb. There's another piece of speed tech in there, which is stopping before a little bit away from doors so that you can accelerate towards them again as they open and enter the next room with a little bit more speed.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I didn't quite get those doors, but yeah, he is right. You save a few to several seconds when you get them optimally. So that makes it possible to get, if performed almost perfectly, to get 46 seconds as the final climb in that Sarah Station. And now we're on Planet Zebes. Planet Zebes. The home world is Samus, the Chozo, the ones who raised her, they raised her on this planet. But now, space pirates have, for the second time, taken over the planet. Oh, yes, this brings up the next piece of speedrun tech, call it the Moonfall. Basically, what it's doing is breaking terminal velocity. So, moonwalk, Samus can moonwalk when you hold the charge shot and walk backwards. So when you do that, and then, oh, and you're holding charge shot at the same time, you wound walk while charging shot, and then you let go and immediately do a tiny little jump. And the game, for some reason, forgets, wait, what's terminal velocity? Well, I guess there isn't such thing. All right. So she falls and keeps gaining speed and speed until it is possible to just flat out fall through platforms.
That wasn't discovered all that long ago, so there's still all sorts of things being discovered about this game.
Oh yeah, that's true. I think it was discovered in 2015, and now
I think it was after that.
Even see. Well, let's see. First missiles of the game. Now we just gotta get out of here real quick.
I hope you all enjoy that item fanfare. You'll be hearing it 98 more times.
Yeah, there are exactly 100 items in this game, so you'll have to hear it 99 more times. Yeah, see, somebody gets it. Okay, now the space pirate's over here. Yep. Ah. Okay, we're just gonna ledge jump through this port over here. This is fun platforming when you've done this like 1,000 times in some. Well, I take that back.
This is a very technical room. You can also see another speed trick here of ledge grabs, where when you spin jump over a ledge, you can angle up or down to extend Samus's hitbox vertically and grab the ground. Gets you onto the ground a bit faster.
And there we go. Arm pump our way here. Open the door. And here we have our first mini-boss fight. Bomb. Yeah! Bomb. Listen to that crowd. Listen to it. All right, I have to position myself perfectly here to help start this fight well. 3, 4, 5.
Nice.
5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Nice.
There we go.
So the ordinary shots were always done in 5s for that, and that's because that allows the final missile to take Bomb Chorizo directly from. Oh, we got it.
Okay,
There we go. Nice.
The Alcatraz part.
Yes. So that allowed that final missile to take Bomb Chorizo's health directly from 100 to 0, which skips an animation where his torso explodes, during which he's invincible, so saves a little bit of time.
Yeah, literally a chicken with that head cut off. And now, oh, what was I thinking here? What was I thinking? I don't need that. I need those missiles. I don't know what I was thinking there. Oh my gosh. There we go.
So here we go down into Brinstar, where we are about to do the first major sequence break of the run.
Wait until you guys see it. It's going to be quite quick.
Nice.
The mock ball. So basically, the mock ball is a way to preserve Samus's running forward momentum without, and at the same time get past those quite annoying gates. And there we go, we got this part. Reserve tank.
Yeah, doing that allows getting to the right side of that room without the speed booster, which is somewhat later in the game.
Yeah. Normally, normally in a vanilla playthrough, you'd have to get through you have to find where those speed booster is. That way you could run across it. But that's just that's a very important and crucial speedrun tactic for that reason.
Yeah. And mock balls are used all over the place during this run. Like one small one was done to get through that passage back to where the reserve tank was. It's just that the one going into this room from the left is a particularly crucial one.
By the way, this is the best song in the game. This is my favorite song, this Green Brinstar theme. This is just my personal favorite.
My favorite's Lower Norfair.
A lot of people say that.
This is the only time that we'll be individually bombing our way through that barrier.
And here we go. We're going to go down here for what's called the charge beam. Charge beam. Now we can hold our charge shot.
Yeah, charge shots do 3 times the damage of an uncharged shot and can damage many things that uncharged shots can't damage.
All right, now let's see. There we go. We got a nice mock ball over here.
And a mock ball bounce.
You love to see it. I'm gonna hold that spin pseudo charge. Shoot this guy. We need that. Dun, 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 dun. What? Oh. Thought I had it on supers. All right.
So down we go.
I'm gonna moonfall this way. I'm gonna try to do a damage boost on this guy over here. Yes.
Nice.
Damage boost is gonna also be another important tactic in this speedrun too. Oh. Spacer beam covers 3 times the amount of space for a price of 1.
And there's a little boost in damage too.
Uh-huh.
Really helpful.
And now, so the first boss that we're gonna look for is Cray, the big fat lizard thing on the side of this whole mess over here. So I'll just hold this. Gonna super our way over.
Nice.
All right, there we go.
Oh, a wall jump off the front of that allows getting in here without going down into Norfair to grab the high jump boots.
Ooh, yes. All right, we're gonna hit this mini crate over here, false crate. There, he's dead. And, whoop.
Nice.
Okay, good. I needed those 4 super missiles. I needed those.
So here we are at the first major boss of the game. We are about to fight Kraid.
How long do you think this battle's gonna take?
Hopefully not long. And very nice.
Crate quick kill. He's such a big softy. You let me pass.
And the prize is the Varia suit.
Half the damage.
Yep. Half damage and no heat damage.
Oh yeah, that's very important.
Very important.
In a vanilla playthrough, the first time I played this game, I went down there. It's like, what's down in the elevator? Oh wait, no, it's too hot. It's too hot. Out. I'm getting out of here.
The way that quick kill works is the hitting Kraid with a super on that middle frame of the mouth opening animation sticks the mouth there for a bit, long enough to get more super missiles in there, enough to kill him before he stands up to full height.
Ah, yeah, true. Energy. He technically has one more item that he's guarding, but we'll have to come back for that later. It's not quite as optimal to get it now.
That's also power bomb locked.
And now for Norfair. The fiery hot magma part of this whole planet. Okay, let's see what is. Another energy tank. That's always good. We always need energy around here. Okay, so I had to kill that thing first because if I didn't, the door still, I'm gonna have to, when I climb out of this, I'm still gonna have to find that thing anyway just to open the door. So if I kill that thing now and then open the door, the game will keep that door open openable for me when I do come back. See how it was blue instead of gray?
And now that we have those high jump boots, we can start to make our way through this passage to the right. Look at that heat and those high jumps that are needed.
Okay, there we go. Kill these guys. Can you believe that they held missiles down here?
Yeah, that's a very easy missile pack to forget. I've done it.
At least, and this is in the 100% category. It's the worst feeling in the world. Okay, let's just get out of this part. The lava's rising. Uh-oh.
Yeah, there's no worse feeling than grabbing the drops from the first few Metroids and capping out at 225.
Oh, that went better than I thought.
Yep. Good bubble mountain climb. That cack attack at the top can be very annoying with its spike attack.
Under normal circumstances, yeah. How many jumps have been thwarted due to that thing? I lost track. Oh yeah, there's a missile pack on the ceiling.
Yeah, so many missile packs near much more major things.
Uh-huh.
Like this green
Oh, look at that.
boomerang-shaped item.
The speed booster. Would you look at that?
Will let us run really, really fast.
Gotta go fast.
That you do.
Come on, let's go.
And there are more things that this can do that we'll see a bit later.
Now let's see. Oh, whoops. Okay, so let's see. All right, got that.
I got a bit scared with those turnarounds landing on the platforms. Under some circumstances, that can cause you to drop through them.
Oh yeah, that's true. There's something that's called like a Kaigo drop through. If you're able to time your turnarounds, like just as when you're landing on an enemy, and that counts as an enemy for some reason, then you're able to phase through it, like literally phase through that platform.
Nice jump. And you have the wave beam from that, so put your favorite waving emote in chat.
Oh no.
And that'll boost our damage a bit more and allow our shots to go through walls.
All right, so I'm going for the next place I'm going for is Crocomire. And many people will go for the Lake Crocomire route, which technically I guess would be ideal and for the most seasoned of the speedrunners. But that requires what we'll see later on in the Meridia, a special clipping that honestly is aggravating to get. So killing Crocomire now will allow me to get the grapple beam and then make later parts of the game a whole lot easier. But for now, hurry up, out of my way, I got places to be.
The croc fight's pretty much a case of pushing him back by firing shots into his mouth. We're almost there.
Yeah, come on, buddy.
There we go.
Boop.
An off-screening part of the death to reduce lag.
Oh, I'll have to explain the concept of the mirror door over here.
Oh, yes. Nice.
So the mirror door, in this game, there are rooms that some doors have like an opposing door that you can't see that's been coded off screen. Like the one on the far left has a mirror door on the far right, hidden behind the wall.
Oh, you ready for the dreaded Crocomire phase 2, right?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Ooh, very scary.
Nice.
Yes!
Very nice.
All right. That was a short spark and a well-positioned spark in order to get through that small window. All right. Okay, let's go. Nice. We're gonna move all here.
That gets us our first pack of power bombs,
Right down.
which we'll now use to do some more speed booster things to get to the main prize of this area.
Ladies and gentlemen, behold, grappling beam. Yay! All right, let me see if I can show off this cool trick.
Oh, all right.
There we go.
Really tough to do those mid-air grapple grabs.
That one I'm especially proud to have practiced that for a while. I'm especially proud of that one, among other tricks.
Well, the unfortunate thing about doing that missile after is not being able to do the best mock ball in the game.
This'll have to do.
Yep, that nice damage boost over to cosine room missiles. And back.
I thought I had it. I'm supposed to have a shine spark. Well, it'll save on health for this farming session over here.
Yep, and while we're farming, during setup, we had a donation of $25 from Tattletale, who says, "Gotta say, I do like when games are being run fast. Need for Speed movies can learn a thing or two about exhilarating moves and impossible tricks. Good luck to all the runners."
Aw, we appreciate that. Thank you, thank you. All right, so let me. Okay, there we go.
All right. There are platforms above the lava at the bottom of this room that the bombs actually will destroy. So they did not want you to possibly bomb jump up there and not get the grapple beam.
All right, let's see. So, is that? All right.
Nice.
There's a nice small ball.
little speed bounce there to get across that gap in a good way.
And here's another most coveted prize. Ice Beam! I think this is like the second most powerful beam in the game, too. Alright, let's see if I can...
Oh. Looks like it. Not quite.
Dang it. That one's especially hard to get. It's like a very...
Yeah, there's a bit of a tendency to end up with just barely not enough speed for that mock ball, which is what happened that first time.
Yeah. Second time's the charm, you know? But yeah, you have to... Yeah. The hardest part about that is timing when to shoot the ice missiles to freeze those enemies and mock balling in order to get that. There we go. Oh. I was trying to do an they call an alpha spark there.
Almost. And now that we have all these items, we'll climb up Red Tower.
All right. We get to listen to more of our commentators' favorite music. And we'll just climb our way up here. Damage boost our way here and there. All right. That part is good.
That room lends itself particularly well to damage boosting. There's one that can be done here too. Nice.
Yeah.
This Powerbound pack is the one that the game intends for you to get first.
Yeah. It's like... And we got more missiles. And yet we have even more power bombs that are in this, well, not this particular room, but the greater red area here. Ow. All right, follow me. Side hoppers here are annoying. They're huge and annoying, and they hurt a lot too. There we go. Power bomb. Ugh.
Damage boosting works so nicely in rooms with spiky ceilings.
Now I'm going to try a next trick called the Ocean Fly, where I try to shine spark my way across a moat. First I have to open the gateway to the moat. Kill this guy. Set up for it. All right, let's see if I can super missile my way through. It doesn't look like it.
I think that super was a little bit early.
I think it was.
I think you'll hit the door. Yeah. Very close, though.
Wait, hang on. Whoop. Oh, come on. Come on now. Not now. There we go. That's a backup strat. If you didn't get it the first time, well, I guess you'll have to make 2 trips. All right. So now we're in the wrecked ship. Now, whether or not this is like the Chozo old ship or a recent pirate wrecked one, that's still up for debate among the Metroid fan base, but regardless, it's haunted now. So we have to run past the ghost and then fight the big boss ghost, Phantoon. my least favorite boss of the entire game. My least favorite boss. I have the most problems with that guy.
Now, that missile, you really, really want to get that before you beat Phantoon. Because for whatever reason, the spikes in there will not damage you if they're not powered.
Yeah, because, physics. When the electricity is off, spikes don't hurt you.
Also, those dropping platforms aren't dropping, and those do a ridiculous amount of damage.
Spiky platforms in this part in particular, they do like 150 damage when they're falling on you. Ah, this guy.
Yep. This is the second major boss. Well, second in many routes. Phantoon.
There we go. All right, missiles. And he might... The big thing about this is that you have to guess when he's going to open his big eye and then attack. Because it can't shoot the ghost when he doesn't have his eye out. Got it. Okay, okay. May or may not come at this sacrifice.
Oh,
There
all
we
right.
go.
Good use of that left fast.
Sometimes it's a gut feeling. Sometimes it's a gut feeling as to when he's going to open up. Wasn't right on that one. So, there are 3 basic patterns. Well, oh, come on.
Well, I'd say there are 6. Either left or right, and either slow, mid, or fast opening.
Yes, thank you.
Although 2 of them are rare.
But indeed, yes, thank you for that clarification. It's like there are 3 speeds, but 2 sides, left and right. Yes, that.
And then there's also the 3 patterns starting in the middle at the beginning of the fight.
Now, if he could just.
All right. Yeah, doing too much damage too quickly after Phantoon becomes vulnerable will despawn him earlier than normal, and you can't get as much damage in on that round, but that's Phantoon down.
Not to mention that if you don't want to. For those who may be questioning, why not just use super missiles to kill it? They kill faster, right?
Oh, yes.
No, well, I mean, it'll hurt more, yes, but because it'll hurt more, he'll start spewing spirals of his fireball energy and stay in that animation for like 8 turns. When you could have killed him in that time.
Yep. That's in rage mode.
Uh-huh. Not only is it in rage mode for him, but it's in rage mode for us over here in the speedrunning community.
It can be useful if you're low on supplies and need drops, though.
I never thought of that, actually.
Especially by using the pseudo screw attack to to jump through the flames.
Oh, yeah, true. Power bomb here so that I can open this up without opening the floor, the removable floor parts. Super missiles. This part's much easier to deal with. Damage boost our way out of this room. Fastest way out.
Going straight into Spiky Room of Death, are we?
Oh, yeah. I got enough health for this. There we go.
Nice. Yeah, that room, that was the room known as Spiky Room of Death. It has a lot of potential to deal a lot of damage to you very quickly.
To say the least, yeah. When you're just learning this game, that room will more than likely claim many of your runs, and oh no. Out of the way, fish.
Yeah, at least that was on the way back.
It's annoying to float through the water in this state for now, but that'll be fixed in a little bit. As soon as we get all the items around this part outside, just outside the ship, everything will make sense then. We'll just damage boost our way in Mogball form out of this part. I didn't realize you could do that until, like, I don't know, last year, for example. I'm only... Okay, there we go.
When you're in the air in ball form, you don't go down to morphing along the ground speed until you've bounced once. And this even includes if you end up going through water. As long as you're holding to the side, you'll maintain your speed until you bounce and then land a second time.
Ow. Okay. This room is particularly troublesome in that the robots are in the way. I know there's a way that you can phase through the robots. Unfortunately, I haven't learned how to do that quite yet, so I'm gonna have to do this the old-fashioned way. Shoot them until they move. There we go. All right, so we're done with the attic. Now we can get outside. Have a little bit of outdoor play. We're gonna mock ball. Ow. Well, I was gonna mock ball. Samus had other plans. Okay, now that we're outside, there's another missile pack here that we'll have to have a mad dash for to grab. There we go. Okay, let's see. Well, that was good. That was just a straight fall through.
That was good.
All right, there we go. And now here. All right, I'm gonna attempt to short charge. In this room, it's a trick I've recently. I've been practicing how to do this as of late. So let's see if I can get this. All right.
Looking good so far. Nice.
Yes. Okay. You know what? I'll wait. I'm just gonna hop on it here now.
Good bowling spark. So that Chozo statue is going to go bowling.
He's gonna. Now his style of bowling is a little bit different in that he actually walks on the lane. So he's cheating. That's why he's on the ship.
That's a foul that.
And then he doesn't even
those
go.
pins aren't going to count.
Yeah, and then he doesn't even go all the way. He's like going to a secret compartment of the whole bowling alley. It's like, wait, how long have you known about this? Move it, move it, move it. Let's see, how much health do I have? I need a good amount. Oh, that's plenty. 350 health. I should be able to do the next part easily. Okay, reserve tank, number 2. There are 4 in this entire game. One basically associated with like every general of the space pirate forces.
I believe that's the first place we've reached so far where a shine spark is specifically required.
Gravity suit. The answer to all our watery problems. Now we can defy the water physics and move freely. All right, now let's see if I moon fell through this.
And even better, it looks like a stack of pancakes.
Oh yeah, that too. Okay. I was hoping to get out of there. Okay. New plan.
So that will do it for the wrecked ship area.
Yep, we're done with that part. There we go. And now we're going to go to a secret. The good thing, even with this, even as, what am I going to say? Oh yeah, I had no idea this existed when I was playing through this game the first time. It was like, whoa, how long has this entire roof of a place been? How long has that been there? Power bomb over here. Now let's see, 219.
Yeah, I would probably be dumping my reserves for this.
Yeah, me too. But first I have to find the mirror door on this part too.
Yes.
Now, hear that? Activated the mirror door. All right.
Nice.
Spazer, Varia. Auto. Yes. Okay. Auto. There we go. The gauntlet area.
Gauntlet Spark is a wonderful thing.
Yeah. And there's I have not yet been able to do an even tighter version of the gauntlet spark that it is possible to short spark your way through this part. Unfortunately, that's like super tight, and I have not practiced enough that specific skill over here. Over here, this is like a scary part, so.
Oh. Oh no. Okay.
Yes! If I missed
Good
that.
save. Good save.
If I had missed that, I would have to do a circle around and do the gauntlet all over again. Just for this other missile over here. Because those platforms will not let me back if I had missed that. They would not let me back.
It doesn't lose quite as much time in 100% because you have because you can route the second pass into your final entrance to Torian, but still, you do not want to have to do that.
Yeah, if you can avoid it at all, yeah, just don't. All right, let me see if I can fast fall here. Just want my power bombs ready real quick.
Also, in the menu before Gauntlet Spark, you may have noticed that Spazer and Ice were turned off. We'll be seeing why soon. Some interesting tricks that involve having only wave turned on.
Uh-huh. All right. We gotta kill those leeching grasshopper things. Not only do they just suck your energy out, but if you walk through the door with them attached to your body, you just lose like several frames, and you could have saved those frames. Just kill them before you go through. So super missile. Damage boost our way through these parts.
So what we have here is the only part of the game where a wall jump is actually required. Also, another time that we're hearing the item fanfare, so we're actually going to be hearing it a total of 101 times.
Right, yep. I had my friend point that out a long time, well, actually, pretty recently, actually. And he was like, oh my god, I didn't realize that those are Edicoons, by the way. Those little monkey creatures. But I had no idea that it didn't occur to me that was the item theme. And I'm like, whoa, you just blew my mind right there.
Yeah, those Edicoons know what they're doing.
Ah, hit the door. All right, that's okay. We could just short spark there.
And perhaps we might be seeing the Edicoons again later.
Maybe. All right. Mission Impossible. Mission Impossible means I have to literally fall through one of those blocks. Ugh. Oh. I'm sad. I missed it.
What Marshio was trying to do there was a quick fall through that crumble block by turning around while landing on it, which would have caused the crumble block not to remove Samus's vertical momentum. And it would have then been possible to grab the power bomb and then jump back up before the crumble block respawns.
Yeah, but I missed it, so now I'm just bummed a little bit. Energy tank will help replenish my energy, though. All right, so there's that. Damage boost, yes, okay. I'm trying to get this. I'm trying to open the back door to Spore Spawn. Just in case you don't know what Spore Spawn is, he's supposed to be another mini boss, like the mini boss of Upper Brinstar. But because we have the key to open the back door, meaning that if we position ourselves, line our feet alongside two particular plants, lay a power bomb, and then shoot the super missile, we can hack the back door to Spore Spawn and get those super missiles without ever seeing him. He doesn't even know.
The combination of that trick and early supers allows skipping Spore Spawn completely.
So nobody really, well, at least in the 100% category, I can't really speak for any percent, but we don't see Spore Spawn in the 100%. I'm gonna need the wave beam here because the wave beam will help with that caterpillar.
That previous super missile pack is the intended first one you get. Yeah, I still believe in this. Good.
There we go. All right, power bomb there. Gonna lay a power bomb there because there's a power bomb door that's just a little bit above and right. That if I lay a power bomb there, it's just enough space so that, well, just close enough so that I can get rid of that door right now and not have to worry about it like closer to the end of the game. Oh, okay. I was aiming for the door, but that counts, I guess. Killed the cack attack.
So now that we have that gravity suit.
Water isn't much of a problem.
Yep.
So even if I fall here, I can just jump out normally like anybody would. Ugh. That's always annoying, though. Now we break the noob tube. There we go. Now we're in Meridia, the underwater ocean part. Yes, okay.
Nice.
First try, too, yes. Oh my god, the first try is always hard about that part.
That's a tricky short charge to do. Yeah, I guess we should probably talk a bit about that. So to charge a spark, you need to pretty much have the run button down on a specific frame of the running animation cycle 4 times. Yeah. If you aren't running during the rest of it, you can shorten the distance that you need to run to charge one, but not the time. But well, distance is what matters for letting you spark in more places.
Okay. A little longer than I intended for it, but hey. Okay, there we go. You have to, that one can be a little tricky to get. You have to, after getting that energy tank, you have to wait for, you have to walk off, or more likely run off, and then time your shot so that it's, if you look at the icons above, power bomb, super missile icons, then you have to shoot when Samus is right in between those, like vertically. That's what I found is to be the most accurate way to get that missile pack in the wall without having to jump back up. Okay, there we go. That may not look like much, but that room is actually a lot bigger than you think it is. Ordinarily, you'd have to grapple beam past a bunch of enemies and stuff. You have to grapple beam against these like puffer balloon squids in order to get to that area, in order to get to this part. But Shine Spark your way over here. You just made yourself a shortcut. And honestly, if this part seems a little slow, it probably is. Meridia is kind of one of these slower parts of the whole game, yeah. Not really many people's favorite part. Missiles here, super missiles on the other side. I will say this particular drop is fun. Falling down and then shooting a missile and then killing that whatever pancake enemy is. That's always fun. All right. You were supposed to shoot something there, Samus.
And here we are in Eastern Meridia. Different music.
Missiles. A lot more, I guess, melancholic of a music here. Okay, so guarding this part is a water snake Batoon and a mother crustacean Dragon. Apparently, yeah, for a long time I thought that, well, we'll see when we get there, but first we gotta deal with the water snake Batoon. Ew, get away from me. Oh yeah, fun fact, those aren't actually like real Metroids. Those are MAGtroids, the space pirate experiments to try to clone Metroids themselves after multiple attempts at trying to get the real ones.
So
4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3.
here's why we turned off our other beams.
Ew. We want to try to get this guy. We wanted to try to do the X Factor in order to try to get this guy, kill this guy more efficiently.
Oh, you did get it.
Ideally, normally the super missiles, it would take 10 super missiles to kill him, but the X Factor reduces it to 6, I think.
Yes.
Yeah, see, he's got me. Yes,
Nice.
okay. Now this isn't the full halfie, but we'll take what we can get. We need this.
Yep. The regular halfie, the half halfie. But the special attack that was done at the beginning of that fight is the special beam attack of Wave Beam. Each of the 4 beams other than charge has a special attack that you'll do if you have only that beam and charge turned on. You have power bomb selected, and then you hold a charge shot for an extra second after it finishes charging. The wave one's particularly useful because it generates 4 projectiles that converge on where you are at that time, which can be right where Batoon spawns.
Yeah, true. And if you're able to really master the X Factor, it could be used to fight Dragon here too. Unfortunately, I'm gonna go for a more, again, I'm gonna go for a simpler tactic. I'll just shoot it with missiles, but then when she starts attacking, it's gonna be grapple beam. Oh, look, there she is. Boop. Dead.
Nice. And that is our third major boss defeated.
Oh, yes, there we go. Space jump. Now Samus can fly. Samus can space jump her way. The physics in Super Metroid differ. The space jump here, you have to time your space jumps more than you do in later installments like Metroid Dread. Metroid Dread, if you just press the A button at any time, she's gonna jump. But here you have to. It's like an arc, where if you don't time, like, if you don't hit the A button early enough in the falling part of the arc of her jump, she's gonna keep falling. That's just how it was back in like 1994. But we gotta finish collecting everything else here. That's the next major goal here, including this energy tank. There we go. Excuse me. Ah, get out of the way.
Meridia's routing has some interesting constraints to it due to all of the one-way passages there are.
Yeah, it's like a city with this almost nothing but one ways.
And here's one of them.
Only one way down. I can try to speed this up by morphing in and out of my morph ball.
Yeah, that does push you down a little bit each time you do it.
Okay. All right. I was talking about earlier.
Nice.
Yes. I was talking earlier about the early Kakamaya route, right? So using the grapple beam, I break open this block. This is the long way, the vanilla way to get through, and it's often easy. It's honestly easier. The alternative way, if you don't have the grapple beam, is that you have to wait for these like jelly bean enemies called Puyo Puyos, right? Over in the part where, just before I enter the door, underneath the floor, underneath me, there are some of those Puyo Puyos. You have to, with the ice beam, shoot one of them at a very particular conformation. He has to take a very particular shape. So you have to time your ice beam shot and freeze him at a very particular time. Because only if you get that will you be able to phase through the floor. And it is very hard to get through that.
This item we pretty much only get in 100% because it takes a long time to get here. The only way through that sand is for our good buddy Shack Tool to dig through it. Mm-hmm. Shoutouts to Shack Tool.
We love Shock Tool. We love him. He's such a good friend.
And that was Spring Ball letting us jump in ball form.
There we
All
go.
right. We have saved Shack Tool.
We didn't hurt him. Yay! Now, let's see. We're gonna activate the secret compartment. Come through here. Excuse me. All right.
So, yep, here's the additional prize for defeating Dragon. This
Right.
door we just went through remains locked until Dragon has been defeated.
Yeah, that's true. If you try to go through this, you look through a map of Super Metroid, and you see, is there an easier way to kill Dragon? Maybe. There's a plasma beam here, right? Plasma beam is, by itself, if it's not, is it? Correct me if I'm wrong. Is it the most powerful beam just by itself, without combining? I think it is.
Yes, it's the most powerful single beam, well, among ordinary items at least.
Yeah, true. But it is that powerful. Now, I know I tried it. It's like, what if I got the plasma beam first? Nope, I couldn't do it. It's locked. I have to beat Dragon in order to get this beam. So I was like, okay, fine. I'll do it.
Yeah, that's a bit of a shame because there is something hilarious you can do with charged plasma and X-ray against certain enemies or early bosses.
Oh, yeah, true.
But
Unfortunately, we won't get to see that in this run, at least.
among vanilla unglitched categories, only RBO gets to do that.
I don't know how shiny Zenny does reverse boss order. Oh my god. No, don't touch me. Oh, I wanted them to touch me. I was gonna damage boost off of those atomics. I was gonna damage boost off of them. And then, well, I wouldn't have to run all this way. Now I have to walk. Okay. This is the last two items in this whole place. Don't need to worry about that part.
There are two separate one-way passages down from that huge room. That's part of the reason why we're in there and back there so much.
Missiles. Okay, let's see. Oh, what was that? I didn't mean to jump. Oh, I missed that double. All right. Now let's see. As long as we can get out of here, then we can... Meridian, just like its music, it's kind of slow-paced. But now we can finally get out of here. We're finally going back to Kraid's lair to pick up that one last item that we couldn't get before. And here we are, past the scary monster door. Here we are. Bound. Let me get my power bombs ready. There we go. Didn't even know they were there, did you? And now, let's see. We're done with this place. We no longer have to worry about Kraid. We're out of here. We're going to Norfair now. Now, let's see. Yes. Okay. You know where we found the ice beam? We're going to go... Not to that room, but in the room adjacent to that. We just have to... Come on, come on. Power bomb our way here this time. All right. Ugh.
crumble shaft.
I didn't mean to. Oh my gosh.
There we go.
Okay. I guess I accidentally held the control stick a little too high up. I wanted it upwards diagonal. But what was supposed to happen, I was supposed to damage boost off of that little enemy there. Oh, but I get this. Okay. Ah. Okay. We're going through here. Take a wild guess as who we're going to try to fight next. Take a wild guess. There he is. All right, Ridley, where the heck are you? I'm coming for you.
Time for some nice music.
At least these villains know how to have a good theme song. Every villain needs his theme music, right? Ice, yes, okay. All right. Notice the color of the gold. Notice the color gold on this statue here. Gold usually means tougher enemies in not just Super Metroid, just Metroid in general. And that's gonna come annoying when we see some ninja pirates too.
A fun fact about that statue is that it will only activate if you have space jump.
Only if you have space jump. I didn't even know that, actually. I didn't even know that.
Yeah, it's a more relevant thing for randomizers, but it's a thing.
All right, super missiles here. All right, want to see some cheese? If we get out to the side, he doesn't hurt us. He completely misses. And we could just do this all day, chilling.
The special feature of Plasma Beam is that it passes straight through most enemies, including certain mini-bosses like this one. And that can hit Golden Chorizo twice.
Not to mention that ordinarily what the game wants you to do is panic and be like, oh no, I gotta hit him, run away, or something while he throws his attacks at you. But if you knowing that cheese, knowing that cheese, you could just chill at his thigh, and he can't do anything about it.
Nice pillar spark.
All right. Because I'm doing the 100% category, this worst room in the game, quote and unquote, isn't too bad. But I think for some categories like any percent or low percent, the way that the walls work here and the positioning of the space pirates is really annoying. Then that's how it gets the worst room in the game title to it. Aww.
Yeah, that room is particularly nasty in low percent or in tight any percent routes. Also, the area next to that missile had that lower layer was crumble blocks, and if you fall through them, you've got to go all the way back around, and you don't want to have to do that.
Yeah, no. And if I fall down there all the way around, means you have to go back to where the original gold Chozo statue was. Meaning that you have to... It's like a whole other mess that it's like, man, that's a whole minute and a half gone. I didn't want that bomb. Now I'm slowed down. Okay. Power bombs over here.
This pack of power bombs is sometimes known as the power bombs of shame. Although there is no shame in getting them in 100% because you have to.
Yeah.
But they're called that because, well, sometimes in other categories you might run out of power bombs there and have to grab those and sit through the item fanfare.
Aww. Okay. Now what I did there was I took advantage of something that Samus does with her Shine Spark. She has like these ghost frames that do insane damage when they attack an enemy, right? But so maybe you couldn't see it, I don't know, maybe the game couldn't process it, but what happens is the ghost enemies, they do insane damage. Oh, look at that. I'll tell you all later. Die, Ridley. Stay down here so I can shoot you.
When Ridley does this bouncing to the left, you can actually stand on the left edge of the platform and Ridley won't hurt you.
Meanwhile, I'm trying to hurt him, but he won't. Stop trying to hit me. Stop it. Stop not dying. No, literally, this guy has, this guy is he's been reincarnated, he's been biologically, cybernetically enhanced. This guy's been through it all. He just won't die.
Ridley looks dead to me.
I'm on. Finally. And he's actually dead. It's like, this is what I like to call his permadeath. From Metroid Fusion and onward, he's like canonically dead, and all Ridley's appearances from this point on are clones, not the real him.
And all that Ridley gave us was an E-Tank.
Uh-huh. Oh, yeah, the baby Metroid is gone.
That too.
The baby.
With that beam combination, Ridley needed 20 shots.
Okay. Oh yeah, the ghost pirate thing. Okay, so yeah, I use the ghost frames that are supposed to spiral out of Samus when she does her her Shine Spark attack. And those do insane damage, so that's why the space pirate kind of just exploded the first time I was doing the hack.
Nice spring balling.
I think no, it's not these guys, but one of these trios is called the Three Musketeers.
That's the one at the end of Lower Norfair.
The end of it. Okay, so we're not there yet. And those are the three knockoffs. All right, let's see. Climb through here. This one is This one is actually one of the cringiest rooms. Early playthrough, you're like, I can't tell if that's, where am I supposed to go? If I go through that door, I'm stuck, but there's a wall there. Okay, X-ray visor, that's a wall, right? It shows nothing, no hidden path or anything. And you think, oh, that's a wall. Except then you walk through it. It's like, I just walked through a wall. What? How was I supposed to know I could walk through that?
X-ray not revealing that is a side effect of this being a room that contains fire fleas.
Okay. So at least we're out of there.
And the final item of Lower Norfair, we have Franker's E-missiles.
The upside down heart, as they sometimes call it. One of the other rooms was a heart. This is the upside down heart.
Or that can also be interpreted as a larger missile pack. That the Three Musketeers are no problem with screw attack.
Yeah, so much for that. Oh well. All right, there we go. Bounce over here, there's a secret compartment, and we're fine there. Last reserve tank, actually. Among one item. Freeze those guys. Reserve tank here. And missile tank there. Don't forget that one. You won't get 100%. Excuse me. Okay, the reason I put use a bomb down there is there's a block there that allows a shortcut. I don't have to go through those pipes. But there's a shortcut if I just bomb it, then it gets rid of it, and I'm like, yeah, let's just do that instead. We all like shortcuts. There we go. And that's every item in Norfair. That was the fastest way out of here. All right. There we go. Finally leaving Norfair. Let's see. What's next? What's next on the list? Let's see. What's on the Samus shopping list is going to be... Actually, the X-ray visor. Actually. That's next. Not that we really need it at this point, but you know what? We've gone this far. Ow. Will you stop it? What? Okay. I didn't explode that bomb. I didn't open that door earlier with the bomb. I technically could have, but those power bomb doors blocks would have come back anyway, and it would have been like, that's a waste of a bomb and time. Okay. Excuse me. X-ray scope. just for the sake of completionist.
One of the reasons we get the X-ray scope so late, in addition to being able to space jump and screw attack through the room leading up to it, is that having that up there is another item that we possibly have to select through when changing items, and when we do most of the game without it there, it can throw you off.
Ah, yeah, that's true. Yeah, thanks for pointing that out. All right, let's see. Yeah, okay. We just, that could have gone a little bit better.
That is the power bomb door that we pre-opened on our way down here from Fantoon.
Yep. Didn't have to worry about making it open later. We took care of that when we had the opportunity. Aw. Okay.
There's our final energy tank.
Oh yeah, fun fact. This whole place here, this is, if you ever played Zero Mission or the original Metroid, then this is the original Brinstar that you would have to walk through. So that they really pay homage to that in this point. Everybody everywhere else seems to have been terraformed by the space pirates for their own purposes. But they kept that place intact, just as an homage to how Metroid started.
And that room. Oh, there was a missile. But wait, there was more. Especially in randos, that room's become known as Billy Mays' room.
Billy Mays.
That missile down there finishes up Brinstar.
So we're almost done with Brinstar.
Ah, yes, the Shine Spark timer not running through elevators.
A lovely trick for what I'm about to show. I'm gonna zoom past those guys. Watch this. Zoom! Easy. All right. Now let's see. There's one, two, there are three more items left to get. Two of them are over here. All right, let's see.
Nice.
Super missile. If you crouch before you activate your diagonal missile, then you get that on the rising up instead of the falling down. All right, let's see. We're gonna use the big. Oh wait, no, this is the last item. How about that? Hey, get up there. All right. Missiles. Okay.
So that should be the last item. This item is nicknamed 230 missiles because it should bring your missile capacity up to that.
Yep. 230 missiles. There are 50 super missiles, 50 power bombs. You got grapple beam, X-ray visor. All the all the beam weapons and stuff. Yeah, should be everything. I think we got everything on our shopping list. Yeah.
I think so. So off we go down to Torian.
Where the big mama boss is waiting for us. Look at that. The Golden Four. The four generals that have been assigned to planet Zebes to try to stop us from getting to her and the Metroids. That didn't work out so well now, did it? Now let's see. Nothing we can do but wait a little bit here. In anticipation. Wait. Sit here. Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. Come on. Open up, I said. There we go. Down the elevator we go. All right, Metroid hunting we go.
Yep.
Ow.
And we dive right into the Metroid rooms. Thankfully, an ice shot and a super will deal with them.
That's that room. We got that one. Got that run. There we go.
Right.
All right. Now for what's probably the most tense part of the run.
Metroid Room 5.
The legendary baby Metroid skip. All right. I'm going to need a little bit of concentration on this one. As if there weren't already parts, but this one even more so.
You got this.
Let's see if we can get it. Look at that's a big baby. He's grown up so fast. Dang it.
With well-positioned jumps, you can get to the exit without being grabbed by the Metroid. And then you don't have to wait through this, and you don't have to then fill your health up again afterwards.
Yeah. Now I have to sit here.
And facing right to save a few frames of the animation of getting back up from that.
Yeah. So basically, it just comes. Basically, because I missed it, it just comes down to a point of just get out of here, you stupid, dumb animal.
Also, if I didn't know you had left so many drops behind in the Metroid rooms, that would have been a very worrying missile count.
Oh, yeah, I kind of just left them, yeah. But it's a super missile, so.
So into Mother Brain's room we go.
All right. Zebit. Yes, there we go.
Nice.
The Zebitite skip.
The ice plus spring ball flavor of it. And then this first phase of Mother Brain only takes damage from ammo.
All right, there we go.
Thankfully, plenty of missiles. So here we go.
Final phase begins.
For some definition of final.
Uh-huh. All right, Mother Brain. I don't know.
With all these beams, this goes quick. Only 20 shots are needed.
She certainly has gotten a lot of plastic surgery from the last time. Last time we fought her on Zebus in Zero Mission. Apparently got a lot of surgery back since then. Ow.
Yeah, that catch-up beam hurts.
Okay.
But here we...
I'm gonna do this, okay.
All right.
Alright. There we go.
All right.
So what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to activate this glitch, right? Where I can fight alongside the baby by exploiting how the game codes in for the mother brain. The scenes leading up to this baby Metroid scene. In the story, the baby feels sorry that she hurt you, so she's making up for it by saving your life when you're all wounded and stuff. But we got past that because of the fact that, we had just under 100 health, so that the game didn't activate the, what's it called?
The rainbow beam?
Hold on, I lost my train of thought.
All right, well, what happens there is if you're released from the rainbow beam when you are, when you have enough health that she might do another one, you still have control of Samus, but if you damage yourself down below 100, then that will cause the baby Metroid to do its thing. If you're in the air when that happens, and when at the peak of the Metroid's movement off of Mother Brain, you can maintain control of Samus throughout that cutscene and start dealing damage to the third phase of Mother Brain early.
Thank you for the lovely elaboration. Thank you. I was like, yeah, I was not in that right then. Taste the rainbow, Mother Brain.
Oh, yes. And that brings us to the final escape.
Now this is the final part. All right, there we go.
So we got 4 rooms of the escape, this being the third one, before we rejoin our path back to the surface that we've seen before.
Active.
Oh wait, this is the 4th room.
She was supposed to moonfall there. Okay, Samus. All right, let's see it. Yes.
Nice. Behemoth Spark.
Now let's get the heck out of here. Oh yeah, by the way, we're killing the animals. Sorry.
Yeah, I suppose that works. Oh, that was time, by the way.
There we go. 2:07:1. Yeah. Okay. What was my final time on that?
Your time was 1:31:43. Hit a little bit late.
A little. Okay.
Right, GG.
GG's. Not too bad. Not too bad. 1:31:43. Okay, I see it on the screen. All right. Let's just make sure that. Well, there goes Zebus. Another planet gone in her wake. Look at that. Operation was completed successfully. 1 hour, huh? Well, a little bit of work needs to be done, but I think that I could rest easy knowing that we got it. Is it really 100%? Okay.
Well, we gotta make sure that was.
Yeah, we always have to make sure. Otherwise, it's like you always want to make sure that it's 100%. But we get to enjoy this epic finale music.
It really is good music.
Oh my god, it just brings sentiment to you. Oh my god. Well, guys, all thank you, chat, wherever you are in the world. Thank you for tuning in, watching this stream of Super Metroid, 100%. Now, I want to also thank my commentator for filling in with explanations when I couldn't, when I was too busy trying to fix my mistakes and stuff. I want to shout out to him. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Happy to do this.
Excuse me. Anyway. Sam is programmer. Look at all these guys. Let me see. I think we'll see later. Let me see if I want to wait until Gunpei Yokoi's name shows up, but Gunpei Yokoi was actually Miyamoto's mentor, and he's the author behind not just Metroid, but Samus and also Princess Daisy for that matter. So two of my favorite Nintendo characters of all. Gunpei Yokoi, and he's we'll just have to wait for them to credit his work here. Special, almost there. Research and development staffs. Gunpei Yokoi, the author of Metroid franchise, and the one who created Princess Daisy and gave Princess Daisy a place in Nintendo's history.
Dear Force.
Dear Force. The Deer Force, when they're trying to take back their Deer Park. Is that 100%? Come on, final results. Final results.
Wonderful.
Yes! 100%. Yeah! Okay. Thank you so much, everybody, for tuning in. Thank you so much for watching this Super Metroid. May not have broken a PB tonight, but we sure as well tried our best. And I thank you guys for all that. Thanks for being a wonderful audience. Y'all are great. Y'all are great.
Thanks, everyone.
I do speedrun this Super Metroid fairly regularly. I'd say like on the weekends. But if you ever want to watch, if you ever want to see me try to break my own record, it just look for Marshio 64 on Twitch. That's all. Simple as that. But thank you all again for watching, and hope whoever's next, whoever's streaming 3D World should be coming up next, right? Yeah,
yep.
Awesome. Yeah, let's
3D World hype.
Yeah, let's do that. I want to see that myself.
Yep, and I enjoyed doing this commentary. I'm Sub230 on Twitter and on Twitch. And we'll see you soon with the 3D World run here at Base 2022.
Yep. Thank you once again, everybody. Enjoy the rest of the Base 2022. Enjoy.